Well, we mentioned it's Father's Appreciation Day here at the ballpark, and today Brian Schneider's dad Pete got the chance to throw out the first pitch to his son. That was a pretty good pitch. He looked like he played some baseball, or at least threw a lot of batting practice during Brian's days. And Pete joins us up here in the booth. Well, we're still a week away from Father's Day, but happy Father's Day.
Thank you. Same to you.
Was it neat to be out there with Brian?
It's special. Really neat. Just awesome to be here, and to be with Brian made it really special.
I saw Brian walking around the clubhouse the last couple of days, and it dawned on me that that they had pulled his name out of the hat, that you were going to be given the honor of coming up and spending the day up here. How's he doing?
He's doing well, thanks. He leg's feeling good. He's running. He's going to test it running the bases, I think, next couple of days, and hopefully join the team on the next homestand once they get back from the trip. He's itching. He wants to be in there bad. He was just glad to get back in the locker room yesterday and see the guys, and just to be around it again.
How difficult is it for you when you see him play? Have you gotten used to it now in those certain situations, bases loaded?
Well, I still kind of grip the seat a little bit harder, and my wife closes her eyes sometimes, but we're pretty used to it now, and it's just, again, it's just special. It's an honor just to be out there and to share that with him.
Well, we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Roy Oswalt will lead it off against Doug Davis, and he takes outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. You know, Sarge has talked about this, Pete, the thrill of watching your son play Major League Baseball. Could you think back to when Brian made his Major League debut with the Expos, what that was like?
Absolutely. He got the call up. It was actually on a Friday, and he called us late Thursday night and told us he was heading for San Diego. I said, of course, it had to be West Coast. We couldn't get out there for actually his debut on Friday, but we did get out on Saturday and saw his first base hit, and went on the field afterward, and it's just hard to describe. It's just a very special, humbling feeling, and it's just, you know, every father's dream.
We know Brian very well. He's one of the more likable guys in the game, and even beforehand, you know, we used to joke that Brian was always a friend of the program. Did he always, I mean, was he always baseball, or was there other sports that he would play too?
No, Brian was pretty much of a natural, real competitor, and anything he touched, he usually worked at it hard and did well. He played a lot of basketball along with baseball, and I wouldn't let him play football too early, and he took on the soccer, and you know, it was a good conditioning sport for him, but baseball was always #1. We come from a sports family, and he naturally fell into it.
Did you play at the Naval Academy?
I did.
Did you?
I played at Northampton, and I pitched at the Naval Academy, and had some thoughts before my sophomore year of maybe coming out and doing some of this, but I decided to stay with it. My wife reminds me, if I had signed and left the academy, I wouldn't have met her my senior year. And, so I've got to get off that right away.
Utley hits it in the air to left. Playable for Blake DeWitt. He's under it, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. Pete, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for
always enjoy talking to you.
My pleasure. Sarge,
my pleasure. Always
you guys
pleasure.
are great.
Thank you very
much.
much.
Appreciate it. Pete Schneider, our guest up here in the booth.